Hey there, my fresh friends. I hope you're having an amazing day. If you are in America like me, last week we just celebrated Thanksgiving. And let me tell you, Thanksgiving is definitely one of my favorite holidays. If it's yours too, I'd like to know. But it's not just about the food, because I love the food, but it's about family and friends and tradition. Okay, no, it's about the pie. I love pie. In fact, pumpkin pie is one of my favorite pies ever. And I have learned a really amazing hack that I'm sharing with you today. Whether you have a full pie or a half a pie, you are going to want to save this video because today for Fresh Tip Tuesday, we're making pumpkin pie truffles. Yes, my friends, today we are making pumpkin pie truffles. Now, if we haven't met, my name is Corinne Brown. I am the fresh expert, born, raised, and burped in Tupperware. You know, any of the products that I ever share, you can always grab on my website, twcorinne.com. But why you're really here today, I know, is we are making pumpkin pie truffles. And the best part is it only takes 2 ingredients. All we need is a pie, store-bought, homemade, leftover, doesn't matter. You get the Sara Lee ones that you cook in the oven. You just need a done pie and melting chocolates. Literally 2 ingredients is all you need. Now I am going to add some sprinkles as a little decoration, but that's not an official ingredient that you can have. Okay, are you excited about this? Because I am super excited about this. Let us get started. Okay, so we're going to start off with a large bowl and Tupperware's masher. It's part of our kitchen tools line. I really love this masher. And then we're going to take a pie. Literally, I just bought this pie. But you can do one that is store-bought as well. And we're just going to dump it in there. Crust and all, you just shove it all in there. Now, the best part is it's a great way to get aggression out too, because you just got to smash it. And literally, that's what we're going to do. We're going to smash it and mash it and smash it and mash it. Any of you guys have a pumpkin pie recipe that you love, please share it with me. I know we make them normally from scratch, but for this recipe today, I wanted to show you how easy it was. Now, if you have half of a pie or a leftover pie, you can do this as well. It's just the ratio, the number of truffles you're going to make are going to depend on the size of the pie that you have. Now, if you don't want to sit here and smash and mash like I'm doing, just so you know, you can also use a Tupperware supersonic chopper because it would actually blend it all up together. Quick, easy, and simple. See, I love how this one just scoops and you can dump and you can smash some more. I think that's looking pretty good. You want to get most of all the pieces together, but honestly, I don't mind the chunks because I just think they taste good anyways because I like crust. So get it to the consistency that you want, and then it's time for the next step. So the next thing we're going to need is our portioning scoops from Tupperware. I'm actually doing the ones that are 1 tablespoon because I want smaller balls. And we're using the silicone Wonder Mat that is on top of a cutting board because we're going to put this in the freezer to chill for our first step. So we're going to grab that mix, grab our scoop, scoop out a little piece, and make a little mound. And we're going to keep going until our Wonder Mat is full. So once you get all your little pumpkin pie balls all divvied up, you're going to make sure you put it in the freezer and you want it to set because we want to make them where they're nice and hard. So when we put them in the chocolate, they don't fall apart. So I would say probably about 10 minutes to let it get in there and harden and firm up. Now, once it is done, getting all ready so you can dip it, we need to get our chocolate ready. So I want to go ahead and tell you about that. So I've got my 2-cup measuring pitcher from Tupperware, and then I've got my Ghirardelli white vanilla flavored melting wafers. Basically, it's melting chocolate. Now, you can also use chocolate chips. If you have white chocolate chips, you might just need to add a little bit of oil. You see, that's one of the differences between chocolate chips and melting chocolates is chocolate chips has stabilizers in it, so it can keep its shape, while melting chocolates are meant to be more liquidy and fluid. This is why they're great for chocolate covered strawberries, almond bark, peppermint bark, all of those other sweet treats. So I'm only going to fill this about halfway. Depends on how many truffles that you have. And we're going to put these in and you're going to cook it for 1 minute. Mix it up, and then you want to do 15-second to 30-second intervals until it gets to be about the right consistency where it's ready to dip. Into the microwave. Now I want to show you what it looks like after a minute. See, chocolate holds its shape, which is why it's really important to do in intervals. But you can see as I'm starting to mix it up, you can already see it melting really good. So I'm going to mix so that I don't overburn it. And then I'm going to put it right back in. Okay, so now that our little truffle balls have set up, we're going to roll them and dip them. Nice, pretty ball. Drop into the chocolate. Cover it up. Woo! Sound effects make everything better. I always like to tap, tap, tap it to get off the excess chocolate. And then we're going to lay it right here. Oops, on the silicone mat. And let's do the next one. Now, once you get your little balls, you can actually take the little chocolate with the fork and you can just drizzle over the top too to give it just a little bit more of those fun little drizzles. Or if you have any spaces like I did on that one, get the little sways back and forth. And then we're going to take our adorable sprinkles and we're going to add those to the top. I got some little gold balls for this one. Let's do silver on this one. Just a few. Oops, that was a little more than I wanted. That's okay. Are those not adorable? All right, I'm going to finish the rest. Now, once you get all your truffles done, you are going to want to put them back in the freezer to finish setting, or you could put them in the fridge for a good 30 minutes to an hour. What I love about these is that you can actually make them in advance. So this is why I love it from Thanksgiving. If you had leftovers from this last weekend, you can use it in a couple weeks. In fact, I'm sponsoring dessert at a networking event in a couple weeks, and I'll be taking these pumpkin pie truffles for all of them. Because here's the thing, guys. These truffles will last in your fridge for a week, so you can snack on them, but put them in your Tupperware containers. Yep, the freezer mate line is my fresh product picked for you. They actually will last about 3 to 6 months in your freezer. So you truly don't waste anything. You can plan ahead and you have a really special treat that is out of this world. Just a couple things to remember. Number one, it is so important that after you make those little balls that you let them set up. They have to get firm and hard because pumpkin pie is just moist and soft and it will fall apart in your chocolate if you don't make sure to have it set. You might even want to let it sit for 10 minutes, roll it out, then let it sit just a little bit more because the size of that ball there is what's going to determine the look of your truffles afterwards. Then, of course, dip it in your chocolate. Make sure to put them in the fridge to let them set. Decorate it with other things that you want on the top, but so easy, so amazing. Now, I'm not going to wait to let this set because I just want to try this and show you. Actually, I want to show you guys this. Look. So this one hasn't been here for that long, and it's on the silicone mat. But do you see how it's already starting to lift right off? Now, not all the chocolate is dry yet, but this is why the silicone mat from Tupperware is so fantastic. Unlike parchment paper, you can reuse this 2,000 to 3,000 times. So let's be a solution to the pollution with really great products that produce great treats. Oh, God. I eat these all day. Definitely better when you let them set up because then you get the crunch of that chocolate outside. I don't care though. I'm going to go fork on making the rest of these so I have them for next week. I hope that you have enjoyed this episode of Fresh Tip Tuesday. Please be sure to like and subscribe, share it on your page, share with your friends, and tag them on this too. I appreciate you and I am thankful for you. So I hope you have a great holiday season and I'll see you next time. Bye. So good. Uh, mm-hmm.